Today I've got Keval with me, and Keval is a guy who wait, scrap that. All right. Welcome, welcome to welcome. Today I've got Keval with me, and Keval is a CEO. He's somebody who has got into shape on the road to becoming 4-0. So it's been a pleasure working with Keval on this journey. So thank you, firstly, Keval, for being here.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Yeah. So why don't you kick us off with telling us firstly a bit more about yourself?
Sure. My name Keval Shah. Just turned 40. Family man. I got a wife. 21 years in a relationship with her. No kids. I run a business. It's a family business that is 33 years old, and I'm now 11 years in the business. Um, I lead 750 people, and it's been a phenomenal journey of learning, grit, growth. Yeah, it's been fantastic.
Yeah. And
Keval loves
before
to. Sorry, just one more thing I forgot. Apart from the work side, um, I'm very adventurous. I love hiking, scuba diving, and extreme sports.
Yeah, yeah. One thing that's pretty cool is that we've climbed three of East Africa's highest mountains together,
Yes, absolutely.
which is quite something. Kenya,
Many
Kili, and
memories.
memories. So let's first talk about before we started working on this engagement of helping with this, what were the biggest problems that you were facing?
My biggest concern or problem was my discipline. I just couldn't get into a proper routine. And when I think about it, it was more to do with the environment that I would be around. And I've seen that over the years, I've had like two sets of environments. One, people who are above me in terms of the growth, leadership, focus, and then I have another group that were not there or lagging, or their wants and desires were totally different. And so with each sect, I would operate differently. But what that would do to me is when I'm with the group that was lagging, it would really pull me down, and pull me down to a point where all the gains that I'd make, I'd lose them. So this program enabled me to think deeper, further, really, what is it that I want, and make me understand what are the changes that I need to make in my life to start accomplishing my goals.
And and with this, because you know stranger to working with coaches in the past, like uh what what had you tried in the past and why hadn't what you tried like stuck permanently?
Um, because I thought that I'd learned it and I let go of coaching. But that 1 year journey, as much as I had phenomenal gains, I still needed hand holding. I still needed to be accountable to someone. And the minute I let that go, I started slipping again.
Yeah, yeah. And so what did you enjoy the most about this style of coaching and why do you think it worked well for you?
Um, so this one was a little bit different because it wasn't just focused on the physical. There's a lot of work to be done on the mental as well, because that's exactly where the journey begins. Physical is actually much easier if you've got the mental right. And then the nutrition, everything starts falling into place. So we've had loads of conversations on how to work on the mental part, how to strengthen that focus. Um, and that's where the gains have come from.
Yeah, you're right. Everything starts from the mindset, how we think about things, the boundaries which we put up for ourselves, setting the environment, as you mentioned, super important. And I guess from what we put in place and what you installed, what were the biggest results that you've seen, both tangibly as well as intangibly?
So tangibly, I'd say relationship. Relationships have become stronger, more fulfilling. There's kind of a routine now, so it has with that routine comes a lot of time that I've been able to create for myself to do other things which I thought were at that point in time impossible for myself. I'd always claim that I'm very busy, but with the structure, I managed to find a lot of small pockets of time, and then I could fit in more and more in there. And after doing that, that's when I started scaling.
Yeah. And what parts of structure? Just give us a couple of examples. Like, what is it that you changed?
So starting with sleep. Sleep is a big one because I've done this too many times where when I'm not on my routine and how it affects me the next day. So if I sleep way past my bedtime, I'm not able to wake up then in the morning on time. I've got my slot, my workout slot early in the morning at 5. That doesn't happen. Then I head to work, and once I'm at work, that physical aspect of the exercise that's out of the window. When that happens again, the dopamine that I'm looking for that used to come about from exercise, it's lost. So I'm probably then going to chase it somewhere else, and then it becomes a loop. So I'd say sleep was huge. Waking up on time, sleeping on time. Um, to be honest, on the nutrition side, as much as we did speak about having a set pattern on that front, is I haven't gotten that part right. But I do see that when I try and follow for a few days, that also makes quite a difference in just how you feel, how your body digests the food, and the energy that it provides.
Mm.
Um, what else? So there's that. Um, the other wins are mental focus. So when I'm able to get up on time, when I'm up early, I feel a lot more energetic after I've done my exercise. And that then propels me throughout the day. I feel like I'm almost, floating and running around doing so many other things. But it also gives me a lot of clarity. Yeah.
And on the more physical side, as in what do you feel has been different now? Like, are you stronger, leaner, lighter? Like, what have been the biggest wins that side?
Yeah, definitely. I did get a bit leaner. The last 1 month since the birthday, it's been a bit different. But prior to that, the time leading up to our last conversation, I was feeling much more confident because I'd lost weight. I started putting on muscle. I mentioned to you that I had PBs that I didn't have in 2018 with my first coaching session. So I've been really pushing hard, and that the feeling that comes with it, it's almost difficult to describe. But you feel different, and yeah, you literally feel like another person with who's moved up the ladder, and then achieving things becomes a lot more easier.
There's the link. Visit the mindset, which unlocks the physical gives the confidence is what translates and compounds into other areas of life
Yeah,
there. Yeah,
confidence is huge.
yeah.
It plays a
And
big
and
role.
uh and on that one, because you're leading teams, you said 700 odd employees, right? So how is this translated into you being a leader for everybody?
So this energy that I now have, automatically people around me see it. When they see me with this energy, a lot of things just start falling in place. They see my leadership. There's more respect toward me. When there's more respect, people start doing or pulling up their socks and do what they're supposed to do rather than constant firefighting.
Leading from the front.
Leading from the front, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. And what are you most proud of yourself
Uh,
over the last 6 months?
Nicole, you'll have to repeat that because you just froze for a second.
Okay.
Hello?
What are you
You
most
froze
proud
again.
of? What are you most proud of
Yes.
from the past 6 months of yourself?
My physique, to be honest, because that mentally it plays, mentally it just plays a big role. You know, when I see myself in front of the mirror, because that's where the confidence starts for me. So for me, yeah, definitely physique. When I start getting leaner, I look at myself, I can start seeing, you know, shapes around my chest, lines, muscles protruding through the shirt. That in itself, and it's not even like thinking, you know, bodybuilder, but you've got a nice posture, and when you walk, you carry this aura with you. Um, and then people can see it, and then how they interact with you, it changes.
In what way?
Um, a lot more respect. Look, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Sorry about that. There was a call coming through.
No
Um,
worries.
so they listen to you with much more intent. They listen to you and take your direction. But again, it's always not about giving direction. Personally, I feel I'm able to take problems into a room and give everyone the problem at hand, hear their views about possible solutions, and then be able to guide and say, this is what I think out of the solutions, or can we tweak this? And I see people running and doing these things by themselves rather than me pushing for it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's good. So your voice carries more weight than what you say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And how
Well put.
how how do you would you say that you are different from 6 months ago? Yeah.
My bad. That's a CEO's phone constantly ringing. Sorry about that.
So question is, how are you different from 6 months ago?
Different in many ways. Mindset, a much stronger mindset, clarity and focus, good physique and a good routine, energy around the day from morning till evening. So no more slogging and slacking. Um Much less procrastination as well. And I've seen that. Yes, I've become a lot more like I want to get this task done because I know tasks keep piling up, especially on my desk, and it's like that would also bog me down. But with this new energy, I'm just there clearing things, and that's a great feeling as well.
Yeah. Yeah. And what's the most important lesson that you learned about yourself?
Um, about myself that I have the ability, and it was all about the discovery. The minute I discovered, scaling became easier.
And and what would you miss the most if we hadn't had this coaching?
Uh, I think everything. There's a lot that I've learned from you. Just the guidance, the guidance and where you've come from, the experience that you've had through your journey. I would have missed all that. I wouldn't be where I am right now. So
And
there's immense value that I've received from you as compared to my previous coaching lessons.
mm, so
Yeah.
where do you think if you hadn't had this coaching, where do you think you would be today?
I'd probably be like a sack of potatoes, just degrading.
No, not energetic.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. And Imagine that there was somebody else watching this right now, and they were curious to understand more about what's possible, but they were a bit hesitant. What would you say to them?
Stop sitting on the fence. Jump off, take that first step. It's a journey. Don't expect lower the expectation, one step at a time. But as long as you're on it, results are guaranteed.
Awesome. Well, Keval, it's been a pleasure guiding you to this journey for the Big 4 and many more years of energy left ahead.
Thank you, and thank you for walking this journey with me.
Yeah, my pleasure. Awesome. Call that a wrap.